Okay, so today we are talking about solving rational exponents. Yesterday we talked about solving radicals. Remember, rational exponents are the same thing as the radicals, but there's a little bit of an easier way to do some of these rational exponents. So if I have x, 1/2 x to 5 halves equals 16. So remember, again, I still have to isolate that base, isolate the radical. So I have to isolate this before I can take it to the power of anything. So this is 1/2. So I can multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of it. Multiplication and division are inverses of each other. So I get x equals 5 halves equals 32. Okay, so you could take this to the square root and the fifth root, but let's stop and think about that. If I have the square root of x and I say it equals 2, I'm taking it to the power of 2 to get rid of it. Well, the square root of x is also x to 1/2, right? So I'm multiplying it by 2, and so I have this 2, so I have to multiply it by 2. Well, 2 over 1, this becomes x to 2 over 2, which becomes 1, right? And so x to the power of 1 equals 4. Let me erase that. Got a little guy. And so that equals 4. So I can multiply by the inverse, right? This is what we did over here. Look at this. The radical is 1/2. So I multiplied by 2. That's where that 2 came from. So I can multiply by the reciprocal of 2/5. And I can put that over here as 2/5. This cancels out because this becomes 1, right? So we get x equals 32 to 2/5. And remember, that means then the same thing as the fifth root of 32 to the power of 2. And then the fifth root of 32 is 2. And so x equals 4. So you can kind of have like this little shortcut. You don't have to convert this to a radical, but you could if you wanted, okay? Okay, so let's look at another one. Let's look at if I gave you 1 minus x to 1/2 equals 7. Well, I can multiply by 2, right, to the power of 2, and this cancels this out. So this is 1 minus x equals 49. Subtract the 1 over, so I get negative x equals 48. Divide by negative 1, and so x equals negative 48. Okay, so let's do one more. If I give you 6x plus 10 to the power of 7/3 plus 28 equals 156. So remember, you want to isolate this base, this radical, before you can take it to the power, the inverse, right? So I'm going to move the 28 over. So I'm going to subtract 28. So I get 6x plus 10 to the power of 7/3 equals 128. Now I can take it to the power of the reciprocal, 3/7 to get rid of that. So I have 6x plus 10 equals 128. So remember, again, this is the 7th root of 128 to the power of 3. And the 7th root of 128 is 2, okay, is 2, and that's 2 to the power of 3. So remember, 2 to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. So this is 8. And now we're just going to solve for x. So we're going to move this over, subtract 10. So we get 6x equals negative 2. Divide by 6. And so we get x equals negative 1/3. Let me know if you have any questions.